Hi guys, SnakeDoctor here. Welcome back to another Yogventures video. This is the new release that was emailed through to the founder backers on Kickstarter yesterday. This is Pre-Alpha 0.05. There's quite a few new little things on here which, although not obviously a radical overhaul as it's very early in Pre-Alpha, they've added a few new blocks to the game. There's a corner slant block and some wall blocks, some corner blocks for the walls, some shorter half blocks, and the half tall blocks, thinner ones as well. Same with the same things with the quarter blocks as well, quarter tall and quarter short blocks as well. And there's also a 64-bit version of the game which I'm now using for 64-bit installs of Windows. The save games that we had, none of those will actually work with this new version. Obviously that's something that will be changed as games go on. Obviously you're not going to have all your worlds have to be deleted every time there's a new version of the game, but in pre-alpha testing there's lots of things that change. So they in this instance the game is going to have to be brand new. So unfortunately my house build that I did in the last video, that's going to have to be lost. So I'm going to call this test 64-bit 1, I think, just so we know we're sure which one's which. Hopefully loading times will be improved. They're still a little bit slow, but you know, comparable I guess to Minecraft. So it'll take us a bit of time just to boot up the first seed. But hopefully, yeah, we'll just run through a few of the new things. We won't do a massive playthrough or anything. We just want to try and kill the frog, get some blocks, and then we'll go through a couple of the options for what the blocks do and what they look like. And yeah, I think we'll obviously wait for a proper kind of build and stuff when there's a bit more involved in the game. So like I said, at the moment there's no real adventure, no real story to the game. It's purely just for testing the mechanics of the game. Right, so here's old Honeydew again. So let's see if we can find the frog, because then we get some the inventory. We don't get anything else, you see. So let's see if we can find the frog in the world somewhere. So we can find him. There he is over there, like hiding in the trees. So let's sling some bombs his way, and hopefully he'll drop down. There he is. He's down. So let's grab all the things that he drops. Awesome. Right, well, we've got a few new things. We've got some more wood. We'll just grab that. Obviously, being in a creative kind of mode, there is no real need for anything other than the one item that we have. What I'm going to do now is just fly up. We've covered some of the sort of trees and the blocks that they do. So for now, I'm just going to go into flying mode, and so we can find a nice patch of land. This one will do down here. Perfect. It's flat enough to build a few things on. So let's just drop down to the ground and turn flying off. Okay, so what have we got in our inventory? Let's just see. Just pause. They recommend when you go into your inventory, you pause the game, just so you're not because when it's not paused, I'll just show you quickly. When the game isn't paused, you can still interact with the world. So by clicking on the bombs, for example, there, it's still throwing them even though you're actually in inventory mode. So they recommend just by pausing the game, it will stop any of those issues. So what have we got then here? We've got 3 is a wall block, 4 is lava, 5 cobblestone pile, 6 is pumpkin, 7 gravel, 8 water, 9 is magenta wool. We also have some wood blocks there, obviously. So I'm going to try something with the water, just out of interest, to see if it flows. I don't think at this point in time it's going to. No, it's literally just a block at the moment, no different to any other block. Okay, let's pick those up. Right, let's just drop the inventory down. We've seen the wood build. I'm going to try using oh dear, I've dug down, that's clever. I'm going to try, this is what we mean by when you're using the inventory, it's almost better to pause the game. Just stick some of these lava blocks down. In the previous alpha build, we were told about not being able to put blocks too near to you, so you can't kind of put a block on top of you. You have to be 2 or 3 blocks away for that to actually work. Anyway, right, we've covered this in the previous video, but I'm just going to quickly go over them again. So you've got the round block. For some reason, I don't know why it's round, but that is the normal square block that we see there. Pressing T will then change to which I think is the normal square block. Press T again and you get a triangular block, which I'm just going to rotate around. I'm not going to place it, but you can see there it's kind of like a slanty block, which I guess would be good for, I'll just place a couple down. As you can see, it would be good for doing ramps and for roofs maybe, if you didn't want a kind of stepped affair. Another T block. I don't know what that one does. Oh, this is the upside. That's why I might be wrong there. Yeah, it's the upside down blocks. More of those. Just going to click. There's the corner one. Okay, so let's just change that round so we get a useful one. There we go. So that's kind of showing you what you can do with the corner. It will be nice at some point. I don't know if hopefully the guys at Winterkill, Chris at Winterkill, will see this video. It'd be nice if the blocks become contextual. So if they go into a right hand corner, they would still become the right hand block. Because obviously that would then save you having to keep just ticking around. I'm sure that's in the pipeline, but obviously in pre-alpha it's only a test for us to look at how the functionality works. Another little angle there. These are all the little quarter ones that we're talking about. They have uses, but they'll make some interesting shapes, I guess, when you. But let's just change our build material to cobble for some more. So there's some more of the little new angled. There's the steps that we used last time for our roof and stuff. So we've still got those. These are the other angles of steps. Like I said, hopefully they'll be contextual enough that they'll just automatically go whichever direction you're facing. Upside down stairs, as you can see there. As you can see, they're upside down. What else we got? These are the little narrow. Oh, blimey, look at them. Little narrow quarter blocks, I guess. For they're not. Sorry, they're just underground. Blimey. I just do like the way that the still get me every time. When you place a block into the land, it builds out, so you can get some good, interesting build shapes going on. And let's have a look what we've got here. Try and get a flatter bit of land so we can actually see what we're doing. Let's just go over here. A bit more flat ground. There we are. Right, so we can still see here. This is an upside down block still. Here's our pillars, which you can place on top of each other. It'd be nice for a decorative front of a building if you get the right material. These are the normal columns, which again you can place on top. It looks like the texture colour's been changed, so you can actually it actually joins up much better now. It didn't seem to do that in the last one. So if we fly, then we can give us some space. That's my habit from Minecraft. So plonk that on top there, and see, then you've got a nice pillar. Put one at the bottom, and you kind of a nice little medieval kind of feel, or Roman kind of feel to it. These are the I think these are the new ones. They're kind of like thin wall blocks. So if you didn't want to have a big fat building, you can build those ones up. Like I said, straight into the landscape, which is, I still think that's a fantastic feature. So there's the little walls. What else we got? There's T. This changes the angle, so you can join up your. You can't join them up there, which is a bit odd. Let's have a look. It doesn't quite join into the corners. Okay, that's something maybe they'll have to sort out. Unless again there's a corner block that you can use for that. Ah, there is. Look, does that go into the corner though? No, that is a nice corner junction there. I wonder if you can then. You can't press shift to go back one, can you? No. These just go through the other corners. So there's obviously all four corners in the game. There we are. These look like new corner pyramids almost. Quite an interesting thing. I'm not quite sure what you'd use them for. Obviously, the skilled map builders out there will come up with fantastic things for these. These are the other angles for those. Okay, so more of them. Let's get Honeydew up the hill. Okay, it'd be nice to build a super flat world for these. Maybe a future. I'm sure they exist. What have we got here? What have we got here? Let's have a look. Place one down in an area. It's just like that upside down step still. Maybe we've gone around full circle. I don't think we have yet. Little, what are these? Okay, so they're upside down kind of corners. All the same. Need to keep this out so I can actually see it change. Right, what we've got here. These are the quarter. These are the quarter half tall blocks. And these are the half short blocks. So good for flooring. But again, as you can see, you can't do like you can in Minecraft, where you can build, what they call their quarter blocks. Sorry, you can't put them on top of each other to make a full block stack, which is interesting. Let's place a few more of those down. There we go. Right. So you can see you can place them next to each other, which is good. But as soon as you go up a level, there's a gap between them. So good for certain builds maybe again, but these are the quarter thin blocks, so let's place them a bit further away. Come on. So you can see when you click, they go on top of each other, but they have spacing. Maybe for foundations or something simple like that. And we're back to our normal blocks again. Yeah, so not a massive difference in here. Just some interesting new map, new block building textures and shapes. But yeah, that's all really for this video. So I've been SnakeDoctor. I hope you enjoyed this. Please remember to like, share and favourite the video. Spread the word about this fantastic looking game. I do think, although it's got its massive similarities to Minecraft, obviously, I do think there's a lot of scope for something much more creative in here. So I'm looking forward to it very much. And yeah, check out Winterkill's website for more information, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye bye.